If you are thinking about becoming a member or gifting memberships, now is the time to go ahead and do that, because we're about to go ahead and start the show. Let's go!
Yeah. Stream King flexing, pressing record, no stressing. Frame tight, focus sharp, never second guessing. Live stream heat, no edit confession. Chat lit, crazier than a Shark Tank session. Lighting up the feed, living in a stream dream. Challenges supreme, making moves on the live screen. Climbing views taller than a skyscraper beam. Ruler of the web, yet a Stream King gleam. Timer set, blindfolded while the stakes peak. Spicy noodle sweat running, voice getting weak. Ice bath, cold words freeze mid-speak. Content so fire, it trends every week. Lighting up the feed, living in a stream dream. Challenges supreme, making moves on the live screen. Climbing views taller than a skyscraper beam. Ruler of the web, yet a Stream King gleam. Super chat rings, audience full of kings. Comment section buzzing, making viral wings. Challenges click, grip tighter like slings. Epic every stream, crowds flocking like spring. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. Skyscraper beam, ruler of the web, yet a Stream King gleam. Yeah. Super chat rings, audience still the kings. Spicy noodle sweat, running, voice getting weak. Ice bath, cold words freeze mid-speak. Content so fire, it trends every week. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. Run this game.
What is up, everybody? Hope you're all having a great Friday. Well, it's actually technically Saturday for me, and welcome back to Dan BYT Official Live. So, let's just discuss the past week, which has just occurred, because I thought it was going to be a pretty regular week and that there wasn't going to be too much craziness going on. I thought I'd be able to slip a stream in on Wednesday, and that was kind of the whole plan of things. Monday and Tuesday went past faster than I could imagine, and yeah, that kind of all fell to pieces. So I think I figured out that as of right now, obviously, unless we go ahead and do something that's going to be like something where I'm not in this location, where I'm in another location, where we got the full freedom to do, daily streams or whatever. Until we get to that point, I think weekend streams are going to be the best kind of idea for all of this kind of stuff. So, Nat said hello in the chat. Hello, 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 everybody watching this right now. So, as you can see from the title, well, we'll get into the title in a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys have all had a great week, because mine has been, well, it's been alright. It's been alright for a week, but to be honest with you, I've just spent a lot of this week planning the streams for this weekend, because I was like, oh shit, we're getting close to Halloween. We're at the end of October. We're literally at the end of the month, which has flown by. And I'm like, shit, we need some good streams. We need some, like, actual good, solid streams. And we need a good amount of streams and some good entertainment for you all. So that is what we ended up sort of doing, and what I've kind of done is just planned for this whole thing. So that is kind of what has been going on with my life the last week. Has been a lot of planning and a lot of trying to, hitting different people up to figure things out, for a stream that could be going on tomorrow. I may or may not be heading into I may or may not be throwing myself into a meeting straight after this stream to potentially plan some more content for tomorrow, because I am going to be streaming literally I'm going to be streaming tonight, as you can see from this stream. I'm going to be also streaming tomorrow, hopefully 2 streams, so we might even get a double stream tomorrow. And then on Sunday we're also going to be streaming. So we got a lot of streams for you guys, and that's kind of the plan. So Halloween is actually close, lol. Such a boring holiday now. Yeah, we need to make Halloween fun again. That is what we need to do. We need to make Halloween fun again, where with the content on these streams. I've actually got something planned, because I was going to. You know what? I did have a bit of a plan for Halloween, and I was a little bit out on my depth with this plan, because I was like, I thought I was going to start streaming earlier than what I did do, and I ended up coming into the streaming game later than what I thought I was going to do, because I thought I was going to be coming into the streaming game probably about a month or 2 earlier than what I actually did come into the streaming game. So it was a bit of a thing. I thought I would be able to plan a big Halloween idea where we were gonna go out, we're gonna go ghost hunting, and I still really like this idea, but I just can't do it for this year. So we might have to push that to next year potentially, depending on a lot of things. But yeah, that's a lot. Halloween is for children, though. To be honest, yeah, Halloween kind of is, but then again, it's like. You also have adult Halloween, where you go and explore, haunted buildings and all of that shit. So yeah, I guess you could do that kind of thing. But yeah, that is kind of the plan, though. And obviously I wanted to do that plan, but that kind of fell through. So I've got a second backup plan for 2 separate Halloween streams, which hopefully we should be able to get out in October. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that we're able to get these out in October, because I'm really hoping on that for October. So what these streams are going to be, well, you've just got to wait to find out, because one of them is currently in the works, and I'm hoping that it all goes through fine, and that is the plan. So let's get to today's topic, which is Lolcow Queens. Yes, we're going to be doing a stream about Lolcow Queens today, and specifically the rebooted edition, which I'm just going to put my hands up and say, I think it's the best version of Lolcow Queens that we've had so far. And I'm not going to lie on that one. And I will go into my opinions on the Lolcow Queens of the past and all of that kind of stuff. But what I will say is there has been a little bit of beef in the Lolcow community between 2 people. Savage and Roxy have kind of gotten into a beef, and I'm not going to be covering that in today's stream because we simply don't have enough time to cover a whole beef and this entire thing. So, yeah. Queens was so shit when I watched it, yeah. That we know why Queens was shit, and they changed the cast, and it became shit. Certain somebody was ruining Queens, and beefing. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that thing. It's more of like a, I don't even know. We would need to look into it, and I think that would be an entire stream of its own because, to be fair, some of these Queen streams have been really, really interesting. So, possibility of covering it, but I want to stick to the establishment of this rebooted Queens, and I want to stick to the first couple of streams that I sort of picked out to watch and react to in today's stream. So we're going to be doing that. You will potentially see Michael, kid behind the camera, in a full-sized diaper, which is something that will probably scar many eyeballs, but nevertheless, apparently that happened on Queens. There's a lot. Yeah, and I said Becky. Yeah. But I will go into that. I will, because I do have some opinions on Queens and why things fucked up, and it was always the co-host. It was, well, yeah, I suppose you could say it was always one of the co-hosts, because I think in my opinion, Lolcow Queens was made for Tina, and it was a show to sort of give her a show and have her own kind of thing. Are you watching that in stream? If so, bye. No, we're not watching Becky. We're watching that was old Lolcow Queens. We'll gloss over it in the stream, but we are gonna be watching the rebooted version of Queens, which is Savage and Tina. Now, this is a duo that I really wasn't sure was actually gonna work. I was a little bit skeptical at first. Like, I was like, okay, these people are enemies. These people are not going to get along. And I was just so skeptical as to whether this was even gonna work, what was even gonna be happening with this, and yeah, there's just so many questions which are like, okay, this might last, but this might also not last at the same time. So that is sort of like what I was thinking at first. But then I got to watching some of these episodes, and then I was like, they actually kind of work. They actually work. So we're going to be watching that today on this stream. So if you haven't already, go ahead and smash a like on the stream. I know we are a little bit later than our usual time because I did get to streaming a lot earlier, which means we're probably going to tap into more of the US audience and all of that kind of stuff. I believe live is currently on right now, so we are kind of directly competing with the last hour of live for me. So this could be a little bit patchy, but we'll figure it out. So let's get into this. I'm curious about the dynamic. I swear they hated it a few months ago. Yeah, trust me, we covered this in the stream. Literally weeks before, well, days before they ended up doing a show together. They hated each other, and when I say hated each other, I was meaning like Savage was fully coming after Tina. I believe Tina threatened Savage and Roxy about some stuff that they said on a show with a potential lawsuit and getting that kind of shit involved. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe there was a lot of that kind of stuff going on. And yeah, it got to that point that it was like bad. So when they announced that, Savage and Tina were gonna get a show together. I was like, how the fuck is this gonna work? How is this gonna work? They're just gonna argue the entire time. It was gonna be, yeah, and I was like, oh my god, okay, this is probably not gonna work. And then they did it. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, we're gonna get into this right now. We're gonna just 1 second. We're just gonna flip to this first piece right here, and let me just get into the reaction. Okay, and our reaction camera is all working fine. So as you can see right here, we've got the reaction camera right here. And one thing that I will say, do they still fight? Yes, they do. They definitely have their digs at each other. That is still definitely a thing, which is why you can tell that the fighting and the you know, the friction between them both is genuine. Like, okay, it might be not manufactured, but you know, you got Michael, kid behind a camera, who is orchestrating Queens. So if anybody's gonna be stirring the pot, it's gonna be Michael Green. Like, he knows how to get people, how to push people's buttons, and how to really get people fighting, which you will see in this right here. So this is the first ever rebooted Queen show, and we're gonna get to watching this right here. But yeah, just a real quick one right here. If you do want to go ahead and drop a TTS, TTS is set to $5, as you can see in here. I pinned it in the comments so that we don't have to say it like a million times in the stream. So if you want to help out the channel and all of that kind of stuff, it's always massively appreciated. If you also want to become a member too, that always is appreciated, and cop the merch as well. All of these things do really help out the channel, and also help me to be able to create content, and you know, maybe even in the future go further with content and do more IRL stuff. So that would be a fun thing. My brain is going to be rotting for hours, bruh. So, this is Roxy said, could you please leave my name out of your streams when talking about any of them? Thanks. Yeah, I'm not covering the that whole thing in the stream. We're just talking about the first couple of the Queens streams. So that's what we're doing. So, yeah. That is what we're covering in these streams, and the whole reboots of Lolcow Queens with Savage and Tina. So that is what we're gonna be doing within this stream. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this, because we're gonna go straight into this right now. So let's go.
Lolcow Queens.
Alright, I'm gonna skip the intro, because, you know. Let me skip this intro. But yeah, pretty much this is the first like stream that they ended up doing. So, and this one kind of surprised me, because I was not I was expecting them to just come into this and start, you know, completely, you know, go at each other in this whole thing. So let's go. Right, let's go. Okay, also please demod me. I'm not mad at you, I just don't want to watch these streams, because I stay away anything to do with them. Good luck though, I think that says. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. I'm just wanting to cover some stuff in the LCU, and obviously this show is a big topic of that. So yeah, I can do that if you obviously want to and stuff. I'll probably handle that though after we get into this, because I'm not 100% sure how to do that. But yeah, I'll handle that after the stream and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, let's go.
Down on, everybody? Welcome to Lolcow Queens. I'm your host, Sav. What's up, Tina D? What's up?
What's up, Savage?
So first of all, I expected just, like, the whole mood to be off from the start with this whole thing. And, by the way, this stream has been kind of a long time coming, because I've spoken about wanting to cover this reboot of the show for the last couple of weeks on my streams, but we've had other things that we've had to cover first in the timeline. But yeah, we finally got to it, which is exciting. So, as you can see, from the start, they're kind of getting along. You can tell Tina's not too happy here. Like, she doesn't seem massively stoked to get into this stream. Just from, like, the first thoughts from this whole thing.
What's up, Savage?
What you doing, honey?
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing here, honey.
Yeah, she doesn't seem... She doesn't seem too happy about this whole thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Turn up.
Checking our sound. Our sound is good. I was so worried about that song. What you think of that song?
That song is pretty epic. Yeah. I just can't believe this all happened today. I just really can't.
I know. Let me turn you up just a little bit. Or maybe it's my computer.
I think this was kind of like I think this is kind of like... Yeah, so... Coming at this thing, like... I did not know, like, what to expect when I watched this for the first time. Because I did actually watch this because I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a go. Because I know Savage, obviously I know Tina from past streams, and obviously I watched, Savage in the past as well. So it's like, yeah, and from obviously Savage being on Milkers, so obviously I know that whole thing from back then. So I was like, you know what, let's give it a go. Because for me, I did try to watch Queens, but personally, Becky kind of ruined it for me. Like, I feel like she was just too, like Tina and Becky would fight, and it was just like, it just wouldn't work 100%. Like, some shows were alright, some shows were like mid, I'm not gonna lie. And then obviously Becky ended up going off and doing whatever she did with all of that crap. And then what ended up happening afterwards was, I'm pretty sure they put Gigi on Queens. I'm pretty sure. Like, there was a gap after the timeline with this, so I'm not 100%, but I think they put Gigi, or Gigidi, as we as we like to refer over here, on Queens. And from what I've seen, it wasn't like 100% like the best thing, because obviously there was so many different controversies going on with Gigi and that whole saga that we're gonna call the Burger King hat saga. So that whole thing happened, and yeah, it's like, I feel like Tina almost felt uncomfortable being on the show and doing, like, I kind of get that impression that she was like uncomfortable doing that whole show, so the dynamics started to fizzle and things started to go out. I didn't really watch a lot of that. I think I may have like tuned into one or two shows, but I just wasn't feeling it, so I was like, okay, we're not gonna I'm gonna just basically stick to like live and yeah, do that whole thing. So yeah, that was kind of the whole idea with this. Got a comment. even to even support Savage after what she did to Roxy. I only learned of you through Roxy. I'll be on surveying peace. I'm not like supporting Savage through this, and I want to like be completely honest right here. I'm just covering this because it is something popular within the LCU. So just like I'm covering a lot of the other stuff as well. Like I did a stream where I covered Boogie. It doesn't mean that I supported Boogie's actions. So I mean, if you want to unsub, cool, you do you. If you want to be like, take that all to heart or whatever. Just because I'm reacting to this doesn't mean I'm supporting one side and not supporting the other, because I think that's a little bit like retarded. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I only learned from you through Roxy. Yeah, we ended up doing something, and like, you know, me and Roxy ended up doing our thing. We were gonna do a whole stream, and obviously that whole thing went through. Obviously, I still support Roxy, still on her streams and all of that kind of stuff. I still watch her content, all of that kind of stuff. So there's nothing, no issues there. But yeah, I'm definitely not supporting. I'm just like here to cover this whole thing, and just here to put my opinion on it, really. And if you don't like the opinion, then fuck it.
Oh yeah, it's just me. You good.
Make your browser fast.
Let's just skip over this.
Sound check. Is everybody good? Uh-oh, I might turn mine too loud. All right, here we go. I don't know. Keem sent me that song because I was like, are we going to play the same song? What the hell are we going to do?
I can't believe she did it, to be honest with you. I really can't. I don't understand it.
34 links, super chatted $20.
Oh, and I got the daggone stream elements is working. Yes, I heard it.
So we're going to be covering this stream, and also one where apparently somehow they managed to get Michael Green into a diaper. Have no idea how they pulled that one off, but I'm here to see that content.
I heard it. Thank you, Popper. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we got it from the same people.
Oh, look at there. Did you ever think?
She has survived 2 hosts. Yeah, I have survived 2. I've survived a lot of hosts. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is obviously referring to the, you know, obviously Tina being on Queens with the previous hosts, which, as you can tell, didn't go down particularly well.
Well,
Dub said we're in shock. You're in shock. Hell, well, I never thought the day would come that I would look at Queens and see Savage on the other side. I mean,
And to be honest, I didn't think it either. Like, I really didn't think this was gonna happen. Like, and again, that's one part that I think is kind of strange. Like, these people hated each other. So, for them to hop up and do this show together, like, yeah, it's very unexpected. We got somebody in the chat says, just a quick hi. Shame about the LCU. Shame about LCU. You have to be middle drama when we like them and just wish everybody would make up. But hopefully at a time like Queen at the moment. And Roxy didn't talk bad about any of them. Yeah, like, and that's the thing as well. Like, again, I'm not really gonna bring. We're not really gonna be talking about the drama aspect of that whole thing that went down. But yeah, it's kind of sad that yeah, it's something that I didn't expect to particularly happen. A bit like this whole show right here, I didn't particularly expect to happen.
I'm still trying to figure
Same.
out if I'm getting fucking bamboozled for Halloween or what the fuck's
Are
going
you
on,
getting
bro.
pranked? Are you getting punked? Where's Ashton Kutcher? Where he at? Where he at? Where we getting punked today? The hell going on? Welcome
What is she?
everybody.
Yep. Welcome to the shit show. Welcome to the racism. Fuck.
Okay, somebody said he sold his so-called friend out for a few views. Never heard Savage mention this dude's name or Tina, but Roxy does and has done many times. And yeah, I don't know what you're thinking about here. This person cry. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking about me right here, but I just want to make this abundantly clear. I'm not here to support I'm not here to go ahead and support Savage in this situation. This has absolutely nothing to do with that situation as well at the same time. I'm just covering the new Lolcow Queens thing. And again, like, if I can't boot up a stream and cover a show, that's a bit like, if I can't boot up a stream and cover a show and just say my thoughts on the show, and I have like people coming in here being like, you're picking sides or whatever, like, get out of here with that bullshit. And again, that's always the same, like, it's crazy to me that people think that I'm picking a side because I'm covering a show in the LCU, which I have done literally in my past streams. So, and again, this is nothing to do with views either. Like, this is nothing to do with, like, getting a couple of views, because, I mean, if you look at my past streams, the ones that seem to do any better are the ones that I talk about, like Boogie or Wings or, you know, them kind of names. Sorry, dyslexia, I don't care, drama, I like Roxy Savage, even Becky, a little bit of entertainment. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think everybody should be free to like who they want to like, and, you know, I'm not going to sit here and judge anyone for liking a specific creator or disliking a specific creator, and I think that was always, again, the take from they ain't never went after Roxy though, but do you, dog? Yeah, and I never said that they did either. Again, this stream isn't about that, so, you know, I don't know if you're responding to me or that, but yeah. Again, this stream isn't about that whole thing. I don't really want to cover that entire thing, really, because, you know, but then again, if I feel like I should be able to, you know, express my opinions on a Lolcow show without having people coming at me for so-calledly selling myself out for views. Like, come on. that sounds ridiculous. Nah, Dan support Roxy is always nice to her. Yeah, literally, that's the thing as well. Like, that I want to get to you. The reason why Roxy mentioned, like, my channel and things like that is because we have literally been friends since before Fat Camp. And if you watched my stream where I did like a whole stream, and again, I feel like I've got to explain this right here, but yeah. I did a whole stream where I kind of explained the origin story of how I ended up meeting Roxy. We ended up meeting before Fat Camp over... If you remember and you used to watch the OG Lolcow Milkers, you will remember there was a whole Chucky incident, and we met over that incident, and we've been literally friends ever since. So, you know, I've always supported her throughout that entire time, and I will continue to do so, because, you know, literally that's what you do for friends. You support them, no matter what shit happens. So, you know, I will always be supporting. But if I wanna come on here and review some Lolcow content, it's definitely relevant. So I'm gonna do that.
In Queens, huh? That's what it's been lately.
That's my question.
Oh, here comes kid behind the camera with his fat ass.
What's up,
Hi,
Michael?
ladies.
What's up, Michael?
What, Michael? Why did you do this?
Team was going to jump in here, but he is busy. He is on the road. So he asked me to deliver a message to the two of you.
What's
Oh,
that?
great.
Here we go.
So, Tina, you look like shit. That's from me, not Keemstar. How you doing?
I look like shit. I feel like
Savage
shit.
looks great. Look at Savage. She's got a nice
Oh, I know.
haunted
Yeah.
background.
Give her a round of applause. There you go. Eye candy finally on Queens. There you go.
You needed some eye candy.
Bruh. So, at this point, I believe Michael came in, and his kind of job at this point was to stir up shit between the two hosts, because surprisingly they seem to be getting along. So Sandy YT Podcast Girl said, we are viewers, why should we hate over people if hosts go each other? They should be friends and all their lives help people depression. Same, and yeah, no, like, again, like, you know, people watch for I suppose very, very different reasons, and that's one of the things that it's like, I always think like this online beef stuff is just so bullshitty. Like, if you got something to say to somebody, I'm a firm believer in, you know, saying it to that person's face, or at least having the respect to handle things privately. Bro, we got beef going on in the chat right now. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
Tina, do you have your new microphone?
Yes, you see it sitting here?
Oh, I can't see anything. Now I see it. Now people can get off my ass. Okay, that is a $500 microphone. I bought.
By the way, is the just out of interest, is the account Cry Hug Cry? Is that like a little reference? Is that a little reference to the hog? So he says, looks said, Jay is cool. I'm not mad. I just had to bring me up. Yeah. And again, Roxy knows where I stand on this whole thing. You know, she very much knows like where I stand, and she knows that I will support her throughout this whole thing and support her with her channel, and that I will always be in the chat and, you know, supporting her, and even behind the scenes, I will always support the content and her channel. So like, and to me that's all that matters. Like, that she knows that.
For Tina, leave me alone. Albert's walking around naked in the
McKenna
background.
G
Jesus.
super chatted
Right, you
9.
got Elbird in the back right here. Another show that I think is actually quite good in this network, which I will actually go and say right here, is Lolcow Nuts. I've been kind of enjoying that show recently, and it's one of the ones that I was like, okay, I never really look too deep into the Lolcow, like the extended universe. Them shows that kind of make, they're a little bit more out in the end and it's just starting out. Sorry, Dan. He's a friend, and hey the yeah, and yeah, that's 100%. It's like, I get that. I get that 100%. But no, it's like, I very much want to just put it out there that, you know, I will always support Roxy in her content, and, you know, privately, publicly, I always will. Because at the end of the day, back when I first started watching the LCU, she ended up being one of the first people that I actually ended up talking to and becoming friends with throughout in the LCU. So, like, that yeah. Bruh, we've got Roxy. Apparently Roxy used to do a little trolling herself back in the pre LCU days. I heard that from somewhere, meaning that she literally told, I think she said it on one of her streams once. But like, yeah.
I
was trying to turn on the speakers.
He's about to troll.
Savvy Sav.
We got Dono. Thank you,
Savvy
McKenna.
But yeah, I'm gonna go through this for a little bit, and then we're gonna go on to the juicy part of this. Well, not a juicy part, but like the part that got me questioning Michael Green for a second. The fact that he actually got into a diaper for this show is kind of great. This guy has like millions of subscribers, a huge legacy on YouTube, and the guy ended up getting into a diaper, and from what I have recently heard about, did like a pregnancy simulator or some shit like that. I don't even know. I'm kind of okay, have a good night. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, let's get into this, because this is going to be a 2-hour show, because I kind of have a meeting for a show tomorrow. Well, a meeting about a show tomorrow that I kind of need to get into right after this stream ends. So I am very, very much tied to this 2-hour time slot, and I will be very, very upset if we don't get to the best part. Arguably well, you could say the best, worst. Arguably the most interesting part of these 2 streams. So I believe they tried to from this whole thing. So what happened was Michael pretty much came into this whole thing and tried to. He decided that that Savage and Tina liked each other too much. So he came in here deciding he wants to stir things up, and he wants to, you know, stir the pot and really, you know, shake things up. And he tried to do that through the TTS, apparently. So that's what was happening. Let me try and
Imagine being.
let me try and get through this a little bit more, because it's kind of difficult with to find out the exact parts which are of interest. I definitely need to. It's like if I had more time to prepare these shows, I would have timestamped them. But of course, I don't have a docket team or any of that shit to like timestamps and all of that.
We can't let them motherfuckers win, Tina. Come on now. We can fake it till we ain't got but 2 hours, baby. Come on, we can do it. We could do it.
Can you
I
do
mean, we
this for 2
faked it the
hours?
whole time at fucking fat camp, so I'm sure we can do this.
And that's another thing I heard as well. Apparently Savage and Tina were good in like the fat camp era. I don't know how like that whole thing panned out, cuz like I feel like I only saw like certain parts of fat camp, and yeah, I feel like I missed some parts of that whole thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't like throw blows or anything.
I don't
at Fat
think you
Camp.
can do it. I'm waiting for the right super chat to come in. That Tina's gonna put a freaking her leg through that wall, dude. Okay, I'm gonna get
Fuck
out of here
off, Mike.
talking about Gidgey.
No.
I'll be back in a little bit.
You're gonna talk about Gidgey too because you're the boss, bitch.
Also, apparently they had to address why Savage was quite quickly pushed onto the show, and that whole thing happened because Gidgey was basically fired from Queens for some more questionable Burger King related incidents. We'll leave it at that.
And I told you and I warned you that would happen. And you didn't even fucking want to do anything about it. I like her talent. Don't run her off. I said she's gonna go hang with the fucking racist people again. Mike said, leave her alone.
Holy
Leave her
shit, pull
alone.
me, Tina.
No! You kept that racist cunt here because you wanted.
One thing I will say about Tina though is she is entertaining. She knows how to catch attention. She definitely knows how to do that.
Too. Bitch!
Oh, so
Again, that's probably just part and parcel of like being surrounded by the whole Michael angry grandpa thing as well, because yeah, being in that environment definitely, and it's kind of an interesting situation. Like, imagine you are like living your daily life and you're like so involved with the families of this growing YouTube channel and this whole like thing. That must be kind of a strange situation to be in, to the point where now she's got her own show. It's definitely like a whole thing.
it's your fault, Michael.
It is.
Where's your 5 hours,
you-
Tina? Get your 5 hour ready. I got the Red Bull. You get the 5 hour. Come on.
But yeah, in my opinion, Tina is definitely entertaining. Even like back in the AGP videos and things like that, some of their videos were absolutely hilarious. And I think like Tina was always like trying to match the level of like you know, Angry Grandpa would come in, he's like raging, and he's got that level of like anger and energy. And Tina would always 100% be like matching that energy. And I always remember just like so many like videos of seeing her in, which is why I kind of knew who she was before she kind of came into the LCU. We've got Upstate Trucker in the chat right here. Says, "What's up, Dan?" Hello, Upstate Trucker right here. Yes, by the way, we will definitely have our little meeting, because we do have our little plan right here. That is definitely gonna be happening after the stream ends, because I'm on a strict 2 hour stream rule thing. So we're definitely gonna be doing that because we've got some more content planned for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just covering the reboot of Lolcow Queens, and yeah, we're having some mixed opinions in the chat below. We've got some people who are okay with it. So we've got some people who are, blowing smoke out their nostrils right there, and we got a good mix. Let's just say that.
Cheers.
Tina, she knows you have a heart condition. I think she's trying to tell you to kill yourself with that thing in Minecraft.
I won't kill myself. If you ain't killed me by now, nobody will.
Oh, we got another one. Shane, 20.
Shane super chatted $20. Keem and Mike
Shane.
are trying to shut down happened to Gaji.
Bro. Okay, so let's try and get a little bit further through and see if anybody breaks. Hey, Upstate. Right, okay. Let's try and skip
When
a
too
little bit
much
of
work-
this right here. So let's see, because this first stream I think is just very much like an intro stream. So there's only really so much we can cover on this.
We seen it at Fat Camp.
The fact as well, like these little things, these abominations in the background right here. The fact that Savage has these on display in the background with this, I feel like that's almost designed to try and get Tina going in the first place. Like having them, but she seems to be standing up to it okay at this point.
We seen it.
Oh my god, so many ads. Right.
So, and
Tactical Planet came in with another 20 and says, Tina allegedly, Savage said Albert ate her toes at Fat Cam, and you watched. The hell I did.
No, he did not.
I did.
Albert stayed away from everybody. He didn't fuck with nobody, so that's a lie. And she wouldn't say some shit like that, no how. I don't give a fuck. Fuck, that would be stupid. Because everything was filmed there. So you mean to tell me they took the cameras away while he was sucking her big toe? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Shut up. It sounds stupid. We would have.
There's another thing about Tina. She comes out with the most random things. And just because of like the delivery and everything, it is genuinely funny. Like the things that Tina sometimes comes out with are just hilarious. Like you can't deny that shit. John, when you on YouTube let somebody, oh, the whole John thing. Okay, I'm getting what you're saying now. I think Upstate will as well. After you mentioned the name John, yeah.
Film that shit and make money off of it, motherfucker.
I think I saw Albert a couple times out there fishing, and that was it.
That was it. He didn't fuck with nobody.
They're trying to get you going, Tina. They want you to rage.
I'm not going to rage because I've come to the point. I've been here for so long. Next month will be a year since I went and beat up a turkey with a baseball bat for this position. You guys are simple-minded mother...
That is crazy. We might have to review that one in the future. Because, let's just say they ended up going to Tina's trailer and Keemstar, Mike, I believe, Boogie, Wings. Is it Tina's trailer? Or wait, no, it was Wings' house. Yes, that's it. Right. So they all ended up traveling to Wings' house to do a Thanksgiving special. Let's just say it ended up with a hole in the floor and turkeys and stuff everywhere. Let's just say that.
Fuckers that believe everything you see and hear.
Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash the like button on this stream.
I don't.
You know what? I feel the same way. How long we been on this mofo?
A long fucking time.
We don't even get triggered by the trolls, right?
No, the trolls have done... Man, I've learned how to troll myself. I'm my best troll.
Keem.
Speaking of trolls, apparently the trolls have whittled their way in here. I say that, but I've been a YouTuber for 10 years. We've always had trolls on this channel. They just get they get to a certain point, they get bored, and they move on to other channels and things. It's fucking hilarious.
Michael just trying to instigate.
Keem can fuck right off, because you know what? He can say his feelings are hurt, but he knew all about her past.
Yeah, I know, legend, okay, cool.
She not gone up there, she'd still be here today. But because she did not leave, this is what caused it. So don't blame me, don't blame Scooter, don't blame Albert, don't blame Savage, don't blame Mike, and don't blame Keem. And don't blame Xylee.
Generally,
it is what it is.
4,400.
Xylee is an interesting character. We definitely spoke about her a little bit on this channel before now, and in the past streams. And God, how her screeching voice is unbearable to listen to sometimes.
Oh, generally coming in with another 20. Uh-oh.
Tina, let's talk about your 14-year-old manager.
Tina generally says, Tina, let's talk about your 14-year-old manager.
So yeah, you can pretty much get the gist of this whole thing. They're trying to get at each other, trying to trigger each other, because I'm pretty sure they had to like dump a gallon of milk over their head if they pretty much crashed out on stream. So that's kind of the whole premise of this first episode. Let's go a little bit more in and see if we've had any crash outs yet happen on the stream. Okay. So, Xylee is awful. I'm glad plenty of people will agree on that one. Let me just get past these right here. But yeah, apparently we got unskippable ones on this one. Yeah, I know Xylie's done a lot. I feel like she just hates everybody though. Like, genuinely, I think there is not one person in the LCU that she hasn't beefed with, or like that she actually likes, which ultimately didn't go down well. I mean, I covered about what happened on Rewind, and the idea that they would split, yeah, that they ended up splitting before now. So, that whole thing where Billy and Xylee ended up splitting on Rewind. Funny enough, we actually reviewed that through Savage's channel, which is part of the reason why I was interested in looking at the new Queens. Funny enough, nobody was butthurt then about that entire situation. So
Kept it for a year. Tina, you can't be septic for a year.
Well, the fuck I can't. Guess
you
what?
Would be dead.
No, it wouldn't. My leg was septic for over 7.5 months before they cut it off.
Super chatted $20. Love you
Tina
two
C
together.
just gave us another 20. Love you two together. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I will say this. The duo is much better than, or at least much more interesting than the Tina and Gidgety, and much better than the Tina and Becky duo. I will definitely say that.
I'm so sorry, but you know what? Listen here, motherfuckers. Nobody's asking you bitches to do a goddamn thing but sit here and watch. If you don't like the fact that I had an infection, then don't watch me. I don't care.
Tina pretty much put it quite well there. I should have that clip play anytime we. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
That hurts my feelings. You think I'd want you to die? I would never.
Savage, shut the fuck up. Don't act like a brand new motherfucker. You get to drinking over there, be like, yo, that bitch need to die.
I did.
That bitch need to
I've
die.
never wanted to. Wait a minute. Have I ever wanted? Let me think.
Okay, that's
Yeah, think about it real hard.
so. Mike comes back in.
Not you. Maybe
around
somebody.
This time, Let's
This time I'm just gonna
see
put
if
sugar on
he
it.
Spices up
Thank
some
you.
things.
2 red donos or collectively 2 extra hundred?
2 red donos. We need 2 red donos.
What about 4 pink donuts? How
Mm.
about
Well, it still adds up.
4 pink or 2 red, and you'll eat a roach? Really?
Yeah.
Tina, you gonna
I
make
mean,
me
that's
sick.
the last-
You have to do it.
You gonna make me throw up if you do it.
That is crazy. For 2 red donos, Tina was going to eat a roach from her house. That is crazy, like, level of doing shit for entertainment. 100%. Like, I thought the chilies were bad from my streams going back, last couple of weeks. But eating a roach is, yeah. Eating a roach, yeah, that's more crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
It won't be your first time throwing up, will it?
No.
All right.
Nah. Oh my God.
All right.
Are you really gonna do it?
Yeah, I've done it before.
Jesus Christ.
She says she's done it before. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. She done this whole thing before. Well, that is.
All right, there y'all
She
go.
does it every time she goes to sleep in that trailer.
Put it this way. In a strange way, I kind of respect it, because I'm pretty sure nobody else in the LCU would eat a roach for 200 or like 2 red donos. Yeah, that's
Shit. Do you know that's
Fuck
a
off,
proven
Mike.
fact? You do eat so many spiders in your lifetime because you sleep with your mouth open. Did you know that? That's a proven fact. You do eat spiders. Imagine.
Is that a fact? I don't know. I'm gonna need to fact check that one.
that.
So just imagine Tina's trailer. The stat changes.
Well, Mike, how many roaches have you eaten over your lifetime, bitch
A
boy?
lot. I was broke living in a roach-infested trailer. I don't think I've had any since I was last at your house.
Well, at least you got something from my house, right, bitch?
Oh, there goes Vegas Barbie. What's up, Vegas Barbie? I know who you are, girl. You pretty little thing. You. Welcome to BM World.
I mainly came up to say W show. You guys are killing it.
Thank you.
Hey,
thank you.
listen here, Savage. Guess what?
What?
You remember?
Yeah, I genuinely thought at this point that it would get to about this point in the show and it would just self-destruct. They would just like tear each other apart. Nat said it's still here, just quietly watching. No problem. But yeah, I thought they'd get to this part in the show and that they would just like tear each other apart. Like, if anything, I thought that this would not work, but it kind of does. It does. I'm not gonna lie, it does.
Remember what you told me a long time ago about a certain somebody?
Who?
Starts with an M.
Future set 3
Don't say it out loud, but you know what I mean.
$100.20.
Why don't you tell her what she said?
Some nice
You told me
roaches.
stay away from his trash.
There's so much.
So yeah, let's 1 sec. Wow, we're actually an hour into this. It does not feel like we're an hour into this stream already. That is crazy. Because I genuinely, this stream has gone quick already. We're an hour in. Let me just get right. Okay, we got a couple of new comments in here. We're gonna read them, and then we're gonna get back to the show right here. So, Upstate says same here. That's cool. That's good. That is nice because apparently my little view counter on my phone display right here is stuck and broken. So that's not great and not very helpful. Well, flies go in your drink. If okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So maybe you do eat spiders in your sleep, which is kind of terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't want to be eating any spiders or anything like that.
But
We just got a red dono from
Oh my
Future.
God.
Thank you, Future. Some nice roaches. Thank you.
Johnny,
Guys-
please come give me a
They're already halfway to Tina eating a
roach.
That's
wait,
crazy.
Tina, you got to do one more red.
Yeah, we got to do one more red. 2 reds.
Okay, well, I gotta catch the roach first, motherfuckers.
Okay, so either 2 more pink or 1 more red, and Tina is eating a roach, I guess, is what she likes to do with her time. So
I'm about to be sick.
I love at this point how Mike is saying that, but little does he know that in a few shows' time he's going to be crawling around on the ground in a huge baby diaper, which for somebody with millions and millions of subscribers and an entire YouTube legacy is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
We gotta make sure it goes
Tina,
down the hatch, though.
Like, Tina, I was telling you to pour milk on yourself, and you're like, oh, you humiliated me. And then now you're like, I'm going to eat a cockroach.
Oh shit! She said it, not me. I did not do it.
Call me
She
a roach,
done
Bo.
it. I did not do
All right.
this.
Tina
Look
says,
at the kitchen.
Tina says, find me roaches if you just don't have to close your eyes and just put your hand anywhere.
No, we're having a problem finding them these days because we've been spraying a lot.
Uh
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I'm
We're
sure
gonna
you
find
can-
one.
I'm
Don't
sure you
worry.
can wrestle one together.
That's kind of bad when you say, I'll find one.
Is it dead?
That is kind of bad. Let me see if we can find, because they would have full screened her if this happens. So I'm pretty sure we're close to the part. So
You gotta kill it. I can't eat a live one. He'll fucking smack my hole.
No,
right.
they said it had to be live.
Hold on to it, Tina.
Yeah, hold
Is it
on to that
live?
little bugger. Hold on to it. Oh
right,
my
Tina.
God.
Now, Tina, you're going to have to hold on. Now, we got 2 more
We'll get
pinks,
another
1
one.
more red, and you're going to eat it.
2 pinks
All right,
or red?
Michael. All right, Michael. All right, Michael. All right, Michael. All right, Michael.
This was your idea.
Future
Okay,
set 3
there it
super
is.
chatted 100.
Oh my God.
Eat it up,
Bridget, you want to
Tina.
watch this?
all I'm gonna say is I never remember them doing this shit on the old Queens. This shit is actually they're kind of going out for a little bit more now. Tina's out here eating roaches. Michael will be crawling around in a baby diaper, and I'm pretty sure Savage ate like a load of hot sauce and stuff in another stream. So they're really going out for it, and eating like fish things. I don't know, sardines. I think they looked real nasty. So yeah.
Hold on, let me full screen you. Hold on. Thank you, Future. Yeah. Oh God, Tina. Oh God. No. Oh God, no.
Oh my God. Tina is,
God.
dude, Tina is Swamp Thing. Jesus Christ.
You know what? I can't help but kind of respect the dedication to the show, but at the same time, eating a roach. The fuck? That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of crazy.
Ugh. Bro, I saw that pop on her teeth.
I'm about to be sick. Oh God.
Dude, she started,
Yeah. Well, so Sandy said, well, Becky and Tina always argue. Savage and Tina are from the same hometown and have the same humor. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So, like, back when it was Becky and Tina, they would, like, argue, but they would never like get anywhere with it. Like, I feel with Savage and Tina, there's still fire between them. They're still like throwing insults every so often. Like there's still the insults being thrown, but at the same time, I feel like they can just kind of work together and do a show and make entertainment, which I've got to respect. I've got to respect that element. Like, to go ahead and like put on a show despite like your avid dislike. And again, I only really know the stuff that has been on, you know, the LCU and that kind of drama and the timeline of the last, say, year or so. Apparently, Tina and Savage go way, way back. And they've had beef for years. Like, I'm talking like 10 years of beef. Like, 10, maybe even more than that. They've had their beef for that long. So the idea of them just coming on a show together and making it work, it's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hacking up like a dog. I heard go.
Oh
The
God!
legs.
Yeah.
Was it alive?
Yes. Ooh.
That thing is crawling up Tina's esophagus right now.
Oh well, it's done now.
It's like that episode of South Park.
10. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, they literally go way back. I think Savage has been doing YouTube for a similar amount of time than I have. So, like, we're kind of dealing with pretty OG YouTubers here. Like, to a respect. Like, Tina, yeah, she's kind of like an OG, but then you've like... Okay, so, like, if we're gonna talk about, like, YouTubers and all of that kind of stuff, you have, like, the real OGs. So you've got your Mike, your kid behind a camera, your angry grandpas, and they're, like, the full OG. And then you've got, like, Tina, who kind of came along, but they're still kind of an OG. They've done YouTube for a good amount of time. And, yeah, they go way back. And that's one thing that I've got to say, like, that is kind of crazy, that they've been, like, beefing for this entire time, but then they've been able to kind of do a show and make it entertaining. That is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, Savage has done YouTube for like 10. I could be wrong, but about 10 years, somewhere around there. Tina, again, has been in YouTube videos for more than 10 years, because I remember her being back in the Angry Grandpa videos before I even started YouTube, which is kind of crazy. It was more focused on Becky doing punishments and Target, yeah, and they put beef to make people laugh. Shame that they felt roasted all that, yeah. Again, like, with that whole situation, I gotta say, like, it's so fucked. But yeah, I think like the whole Becky doing punishments thing, because again, it was more or less Becky doing punishments the whole time, and it kind of got old. Like, that's kind of why I stopped watching Queens. It just didn't work out, and then they ended up fighting and doing like shit. It kind of got stale. Like, but with this, it's like it's always going. It's so good. Yeah, AGP was iconic. Yeah, AGP was so iconic, and that's why, like, that's one of the reasons why I kind of always would have respect for Tina, because like when you're talking about OG YouTube greats, AGP was like, you know, proper OG YouTube greats, and you know, anybody surrounding him, you know, you kind of have to have a little bit of respect, because they've been doing this shit for years, so long. Yeah, and it's crazy. Minecraft sheep or something. Oh yeah, I know exactly the video you're talking about. It's when Angry Grandpa played Minecraft, and I think he said something along the lines of that goddamn sheep shitting in my goddamn yard or some shit, and yeah, it was just the sheep eating the grass in Minecraft. Kind of crazy, but yeah, the AGP videos were so iconic. Some of my favorite ones were like, oh, there's so many favorites. There's so many. There is too many to physically count, but AGP is genuinely a legend of the YouTube space. So many. But yeah, Tina was in the OG AGP video. There's a video out there actually called Angry Grandpa Seduces Tina, and this is where my respect for Tina comes in, because that video was hilarious. That video was so funny, and for me, Tina was such a part of that video, making it funny. Like, Tina was as much of a reason of why that video was hilarious as like Mike or Angry Grandpa in that video, because they just played off each other so great for that, and it was hilarious. That prank was so good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, nah, you gotta react to some of the AGP videos for the stream. Yeah, maybe that could be a good idea. Should we react to some of the OG, like, AGP videos for stream? Because I think that would be hilarious as well. Because, yeah, it's fun and all reacting to these Lolcow shows and stuff like that, but there's only, like, so far you can take it, and sometimes you get a week where it's a bit dry. There's not much going on in the LCU. So, yeah, the Flappy Bird, oh my god, yeah, the Flappy Bird one is hilarious. Also, the Nyan Cat one as well was hilarious. You know the little cat that like bobs up and down, and it was like a huge thing back in that time. And they locked Angry Grandpa in the room, and they took away the lock on the door, and then blasted that song in there or some shit. Oh my god, there was another one as well where it was like it was like 100 ways to love a cat, and that video was hilarious. Like, I'm talking this shit was so funny. It got me like laughing out loud. Like, that's what kind of like gets me that's what kind of gets me crazy about like this whole thing. Like, you have a YouTube legend like Angry Grandpa right here, and then you have like people surrounding him as well, like Tina, obviously a big part of the AGP thing, and you know, a big part of that. And then like there's like petty little bullshit like beef that goes on like these shows, and then people get like so invested into it too. Like, you kind of like, okay, if you're the person involved in the beef, like, I get why you're gonna be like invested in your own beef. But what I don't get is people who are like so invested in other people's beef. Like, just chill out. Just chill out, fucking take a chill pill, stop bitching about things, and get back to your actual life. Because if you're so invested in somebody else's beef that it's actually like triggering you, it's like, come on, you need actual life problems at that point. Okay, you have to do an Angry Grandpa reaction stream for sure. Yeah, that would be so hilarious. We need, again, this is the YouTube I grew up to. As a 23-year-old man, this is the YouTube that I grew up to. So if I could do an AGP reaction stream, that would be sick. I just need to figure out like if that would work with Mike, because I don't know if he would like strike it because of the videos and stuff like that. So I'm not 100% sure. I've been fine with the Lolcow stuff so far, which is good. I would just need to check with Mike somehow. I got some connections, so we might be able to check with Mike, see if things are okay, see if I'd be all right with that kind of thing. So I might be able to reach out and see if we can get some AGP reaction videos. That would be a sick stream. And it just goes back to, like, it would be so nostalgic too, because, like, the amount of AGP content that I consumed, because, like, there were 3 main channels, right? 3 main, like, US channels that I used to watch back in the day. You got Boogie2988, the Francis videos. They were, like, iconic. You had, like, the Francis videos. It was, like, the whole Mountain Dew thing. You had, like, the whole Francis freak-out videos. They were hilarious. And, again, we could even do a stream reacting to some of them, because, again, they were so funny. Then you have, like, McJuggernuggets. I used to watch this guy every single day. Jesse Ridgway. Like, this guy... Fun fact as well is I did a video back in December where I actually kind of made a connection with Jesse, which is kind of crazy because I've been watching Jesse for years and years and years. And I was, like, a viewer from the shadows. So I'd, like, never really interacted with the guy, but I've watched him for over 10 years. And, yeah, McJuggernuggets is... yeah, I'll read them in a sec. But yeah, it's pretty much like so, like, you'd have McJuggernuggets, Boogie2988, and then you'd have Angry Grandpa as well. They were, like, the trio of the freak out genre, and genuinely considered YouTube greats. So, yes, I love AGP stream. I like LCU, but not too much drama. Too much stuff to keep up with. There's so many different shows that, like, keeping up with all of that kind of stuff is kind of crazy. So, like, I do kind of, like, yes, I will cover some LCU related stuff, and yes, I will definitely cover some of the other shows, some of the other streams, and all of that kind of stuff going on. That is the plan. But I also kind of want to cover other things as well. Like, if we're going to be doing this, like, reactions thing, then, in this style, I definitely want to cover other YouTubers and just other people who would, like, be good to, like, cover, I think. Try X, I don't know, Roxy, sorry. I don't know, Roxy fine with him because of drama, but, can I ask, unless donate to see or something. Yeah, I do have, like, I would have to have a look into it. I'm sure I would be, like, I'm 90% sure that I'd be okay, because, again, with the LCU stuff, like, they more than enough have the power. I think it's very, very much just a case of, like, if I was just sat here in silence watching the entire stream, I think that would be, like, a point where maybe, like, yeah, that's when it gets to a point where it's like, it's not like reaction. You're not giving anything into the stream. But if you're doing what I'm doing and you're just, like, sitting here reacting properly, then yeah, I think it's good. I think it should be all right.
Let me winks.
My God. I am not eating no cockroach over here, potato rat.
But yeah, that's crazy. Tina eating a cockroach. That kind of does show just, like, Tina's dedication to this. Like, again, name somebody else who would eat a cockroach on stream from the LCU. You can't name anybody else who would do that. You can't. So you gotta respect the dedication.
Ow.
My God.
Tina!
Fancy new rate.
Yeah. You gotta respect the dedication to this.
God, you better go. Oh, the stomach acid done killed that motherfucker, so don't worry. Hold.
I'm sure that shit would, like, really upset your stomach, right? So yeah, that's pretty much the rest of the stream. I think that's, like, the only big thing that happens. So let's see if Tina is or Savage is going to be covered in. Okay, so they'll end the stream right here. Okay, so looking at this, it looks like this is pretty much the outcome. None of them get punished because none of them ended up crashing out in the stream. So, yeah, for a first stream, I think that is kind of crazy. As of so far on this, my opinion on the Lolcow Queens show, it's definitely entertaining. It's way more entertaining than Tina and Becky. It's way more entertaining than Tina and Gigi, in my opinion. But again, that is just my opinion. But yeah, I definitely think I think Tina needed a co-host like this, and I think she was definitely due one like this. So yeah, I do think this is I do think this could work, but it's a case of seeing just how long this will go on for, because, like, half of me thinks, okay, half of me is like, half of me is like, okay, right. Half of me thinks that this could work out, and that this could be a duo that would work. And then the other half of me is thinking, okay, like, there's got to be a point where one of them pisses the other off just a little bit too much, oversteps the line a little bit too much, and there's some crash out that, like, completely destroys the show. So I guess we just gotta wait and find out. Maybe I might do an update on some other parts of this whole thing. But yeah, we'll see, because we got a lot of different LCU stuff. For example, tomorrow I'm gonna be covering. I'm going to be doing a show covering the new LCU shows, and also Boogie's Crash Out. And then we're also going to be doing another one on Sunday, which is possibly going to be about either Lolcow Nuts, or is going to be about the whole Boogie redemption thing, which recently happened. So
Alright, it's gone.
we could see how this goes.
Yet. She did it, Michael. She did it.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get on to the second part of this right here. And I just realized we've got like 32 minutes left of this stream, which means I'm gonna need to straight up start. Okay, right, we're gonna be we're straight into the intro.
This pirate costume.
So yeah. Let's go in with this. Right. So here we are. What you're about to witness is something that genuinely shocked me. It was quite unexpected. I'm not gonna lie. Sandy said, "I'm going to go now. I'm going to go to bed soon. At the UK times. Have a good night, Dan and Natalie. I'll try to watch more next time." No problem. Thank you so much for coming in here and supporting. I do really, really appreciate that. Appreciate you for being a real one and supporting this, and supporting my stream, and, you know, having an actual open mind, I suppose you could say. And also just, like, not being, you know, not jumping the gun and bitching, I guess. But yeah, no, I really, really appreciate your support in the stream. I know you've been you've commented on a couple of videos as well, I think. So yeah, thank you so much for your support, and yeah, appreciate you. Hope you have a good night. So
What?
Fuck the plane.
You're muted again. What is wrong with you, lady?
Crazy.
I am not fucking muted.
You were. I just saw you unmute your microphone, you cunt.
Oh, sorry about that, fat boy. Be a baby today.
Guys, you have a good show.
Come on,
No,
come on,
no,
come on,
no,
Sumo.
no. You are
Please turn on
not.
the camera.
Do this.
You are not going to scam the fans. We need to see the big baby.
Okay.
I've been waiting all day.
Get a promise here that you guys are not going to laugh at me.
I could laugh, I promise.
I got my
Savage.
toes and fingers crossed.
All right.
I ain't got no toes to cross, so.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hey, you fuck.
The fact that Michael, how does Mike agree to this? How does he agree? How much? There is no amount of money. Okay, it would be a very, very high amount. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it would be a high goal to do something like this. But yeah, this is crazy. The fact that he just did this for this show, it is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Fucking said you wouldn't laugh. Stop fucking laughing at me, Tina. What the fuck? You're about to die. I can't do it like this.
Get up and show everybody,
I'm
big
not
boy.
fucking standing.
Where's
Come
the
on,
diaper?
baby.
Oh, ain't
Where's
he
your diaper?
pretty?
And your diaper full of shit like you.
Oh, he got a binky. He's got a binky.
I'll stand up once.
Oh, Lord.
If they want me to stand after this,
How difficult has things got for Mike? What is his mental status like at this point to have to do this for this stream? This isn't even his own channel. Like, this isn't even his own channel. This is for a show that supports that realistically was made for Tina. So that's crazy.
so you're gonna fucking pay for it because I'm leaving. I swear, I quit.
Come on, Mike. Get up. Keith!
He's got.
Keith!
You better come
Look at
back.
your business.
Oh my God. This shit is crazy. Right.
Your bye-bye,
We
Mike.
need your
Mike.
bye-bye. Oh, and he's got milk.
They even got him drinking the milk. Oh my God. Okay, I didn't think I'd ever see something quite like this. But yeah. What the Lolcow shows can do to people is crazy.
Oh,
We even got Keem, who's in here. He's like, Keem's probably just like laughing his ass off right now. Okay, let's try and get a little bit, because I'm just aware that we are a little bit pushed for time, so let me try and skip ahead to this part. So they now get him to shave his eyebrows for donos. So let's have a look at
7
this.
It should have
Now the
been
other
last.
long
These should have
pickle.
been last.
No, we want to look at you ugly the whole stream.
Nat says, holy. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm pretty sure everybody else had this same reaction right here. Now you're going to see a terrifying baby Michael shaving his eyebrows off for the stream. So not only is he in a full-out baby costume, and it gets worse as well, he's shaving his eyebrows on top of that for the Lolcow Queens show. Crazy shit. And this is what I'm saying right here. These are like the YouTube the OGs in YouTube. They will do pretty much anything for the content. And like that's just coming from an OG. Like I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. So I would not consider myself an OG, but I would consider myself, you know, pretty like, yeah, pretty well versed in the YouTube scene. I've got experience in the game. I've got skin in the game. I've got some credibility to my name. I'd like to think, various different YouTubers watch my channel. I've had YouTubers with 20 million subscribers leave comments on my YouTube channel and tell me that my video was good or whatever. So I've got skin in the game. I know the YouTube game. And again, people like Tina, people like Savage, people like Mike, they also have very much, more so than me. They have more years in the game than me. And the thing is with this old OG YouTube thing, you know that you can do whatever. You've gotta sell to the entertainment. You've got to do crazy shit for the entertainment. And I mean, if you guys knew what I have in store, if things go to plan, if things genuinely go to plan, if you knew what I had in store for the content that I would be producing for you guys for live streams, it's like big level shit. Like you got the streamers here and there that will go out and they'll do a little dance. They'll do a little dance for a super chat or something like that, and they'll do something stupid like that, and they'll go and do their little thing. And then you got the people who are like actually invested. They will actually do crazy shit for the content. And then them are the people that garner my respect. Because, if you're willing to go ahead and eat a chili pepper and put yourself through like pain or huge amounts of discomfort for content, that's kind of respectable. Like you gotta have a little bit of respect for that, Which is like, again, something that I definitely am open to doing with the content. And like if I told you guys half of the ideas that I have, these are ideas that literally people even in the LCU wouldn't do. Like create like next level stuff. Like it's gonna be unique and it's gonna be kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, big up LP. Yeah, gotta shout out LP there. It's one of them situations. If you know, you know, and that's another crazy thing. Like people will say, oh, like this person brought you into the game or whatever, and like that. Yeah, like to respect, like it's all parts of the journey. There's going to be audiences from various different places. There's going to be people who came over from Roxy's channel and have seen me from there. But to assume that my entire audience is just that is kind of crazy. The same as like to assume that my entire audience comes from the LCU. Again, is insane. Yes, I have had people come over to my channel from the LCU who have seen that I've been reporting on content from the LCU and have enjoyed the content and subscribed for that kind of thing. Again, really, really cool. But the LCU is like a year of my channel. I've been doing YouTube 9 years since before this whole shit came along and this whole streaming thing came along. So I've garnered audiences from very, very many places to this channel. So it's kind of crazy because, like, again, my channel is like so diverse in that sense. Like, there are people who literally are subscribed to this YouTube channel, and if I release a niche video about Doctor Who, for example, a TV show that I enjoy personally and I've made videos on. If I upload that video is gonna get views instantly from that audience that watches my channel for that content. In other ways, there's going to be people who watch for my films and cinematic series. There are going to be people who watch for that kind of stuff. So when I release a film, they're going to instantly go and watch that content. They may not watch the streaming content, but they're going to watch that kind of content. And I think it's very, very much like a bit of a crossover with my channel. And that's why I'm going into the streaming thing, because I want to like push one thing and put my energy into one thing. Yes, I'm still going to make films. I'm still going to do that kind of stuff because that's what I got passion for. That's one of my big passions on YouTube. But if I'm going to be honest, like, yeah, that one of the reasons why I wanted to do streaming is just so I could be more real on the camera. Like, I've spent so many years, like, playing acting in films, making more scripted content, and I just wanted to turn on the camera, go live, and be myself and show that on camera. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. So there we go. We now have 19 minutes left. So enjoy this content of Michael Green shaving his eyebrows off.
Baby super chatted $100. Get to shaving Mikey
Fur babies, thank you so much.
I don't
Thank
know
you, future.
why I even do this show anymore.
That is crazy. You know what? Like, you know, is there a goal that I could hit to shave my eyebrows off? Of course. Not in a stream like this, but maybe in like an IRL stream or something like that. If the time came and I was to like shave or like wax my beard or something like that, that could definitely be a goal. Like, this is just a level of like the IRL stuff that I want to do. Like, this kind of stuff, it's a possibility if, and that is a big if, because like, again, if I'm gonna go down this whole streaming thing and like I can't do IRL like super soon, then I can't do that, and it would be a shame because that's something that I want to something that I definitely want to do. Bird's pulling 2018 and Jeffree Star. Yeah, he is.
Get this shaving.
You Wabas.
I'm a full screen. Everybody wants to see you become a little baby.
Come here, Johnny. Come look at your uncle.
No, don't look at me.
Yeah, look at him. God, he's gonna look psycho. That girl you got coming over is gonna be like, it sounds
Yeah,
like
she ain't
your
coming.
picture.
You might have to have.
Bro's got a date or some shit, and he's gonna turn up with no eyebrows. Crazy. No eyebrows is kind of a crazy look. I'm not gonna lie, and them shits are gonna take time to grow back too. Like, them shits are gonna take time to grow back.
How about parental guidance fucking paper so she can sign it so she doesn't come after you.
Okay.
Let me see, Mikey Mike.
got
You look
something-
lovely.
Fur babies donated. Get the shaving.
What?
Yes, fur babies. She donated
Oh,
a red
God.
one. Yep. So what's
I'm gonna
this?
shave.
The beard. The beard. The
I'll do
beard.
half the beard.
No, you're gonna do all the beard.
No, the whole thing.
I'm doing half.
The whole thing, because you got to do your head too.
I don't have to do that yet.
It's gonna say do his hair. There's not a lot going on up there for like in the hair department. So, like, yeah, if you had like loads of hair and like all of that kind of stuff, then yeah, it'd be like a huge thing. I think for me, like, I think, well, for him especially, the eyebrows would be like the main thing.
Oh,
Yeah, we gotta
argue
get.
with
We gotta
Momo.
get to your balls next. Damn, you're gonna be hairless.
Tina, no, that's against TOS. The Queen's channel would be striked for that type of shit. Okay.
Look at there, how
Oh, I
smooth
gotta-
he's looking already. Look at there, Tina.
I gotta get Steak to come see his fucking boss.
I
I
want
got
you
you.
to-
You said the beard. I'll keep the fucking goatee.
No, you're cheating.
It's got. You wanted to fucking shave it? Donate 100 of your money, savage.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we're gonna go into it. So next up, they decide to go ahead and throw up some new goals. One is the 20 for the baby food. So Mike has to go and eat baby food, which is kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. 50 powdered, and then 100 crawl on the floor, which means he's got to crawl on the floor in his oversized man diaper, which, yeah. He doesn't even look different. Yeah, he's shaved his eyebrows off, he shaved his hair, he doesn't even look that much different. But these next parts, these are when they take it up a notch. This is when they take it up a little level, so... let's go.
Well,
Yeah,
the flour
flowers.
will work. The
Oh, I
flour
quit.
will work. And
So, for a little bit of context, they wanted Mike to go ahead and throw baby powder down his oversized man diaper. So that's what they wanted to do for this thing. Of course, Mike doesn't have baby powder in, so he has flour in. So they decided to do flour instead. Yeah.
you're not reading all of it. For 100, you're gonna crawl around on the floor like a baby.
Oh fuck! I really am quitting. I probably.
No, you're not.
Thank you, Future Sex, for the fucking me over.
Get the powdering.
I'll be back. I'm turning off the camera. You gotta pay. Fuck it.
No,
Why
we
not?
want to see it. We want to see it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, I see it.
And his son, always the crack of their asses hanging out, diapers.
So that is weird as hell. Yeah, the stream does get a little crazy. The thing is, right. So Mike came in here to try and stir it up between Savage and Tina, and that was kind of like his goal, I guess, of this whole thing. He wanted to get them two fighting, but it turned out that instead of getting them two to fight, he ended up becoming mad at them two because them two kind of ganged up on Mike, which is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, because like it was supposed to go one way and it went very, very differently.
Towards everything.
So let's see what is it.
Y'all, please. Me and Tina are begging y'all. Punish him. Punish Michael. This is your chance to finally get back at Pickle Boy. Let's go.
Hell
Pickle Boy.
yeah,
Let's
after
go,
everything he's
y'all.
done to us. Oh yes,
Heck yeah.
100%.
Make him pay
Yes.
for my titties. Make him pay for my new titties. Look at him.
What do I do?
Look at him.
Okay, let me go this up. So let me give a little bit of context here before we watch Michael Green pour flour down his diaper, which is a crazy sentence to come out of my mouth in this on this stream. But we're gonna roll with it. So pretty much the whole thing of like why they ended up doing this Queens thing, and part of the alliance agreement or whatever you could call it, is that Savage is gonna get some surgery. Let's just put it that way, because I don't want to get TOS on YouTube and all of that kind of shit. So she's gonna get that thing happening. So that's one of the things. Tina is going to get some new teeth out of this, because she has, like, teeth problems, and that's, like, a whole thing. So she's going to get some new teeth out of this. And she's also going to get, potentially, some fixes to a trailer, or potentially a new place to live. So that's kind of, like, the whole idea of why they're trying to, like, come together and raise the money for that kind of thing, which is kind of crazy. Now, let's get it. Yeah, of course you paused that. Yeah. Let's continue so I don't have to have this on the screen
You got to put it in there.
for much
This?
longer.
Yes. Let's go.
Oh, don't read it.
Come on, really?
Just do
Yes,
a
really.
little bit. Just do a little bit, because we might have a
You
lot.
might get a yeast infection.
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's good.
All right.
That's good. Now you're all powdered up. That's a good little baby.
Stop, dude. It's all over my floor.
This motherfucker lives in a brand new $1 million house putting a fucking flower in his crotch.
Oh yeah, he just. For context as well, Mike just moved into this house. He just moved it. This is just. He bought this house, like, what? A couple of weeks ago, and now he's, like, pouring flour all over the floors and shit. That's. Yeah. Come on, we need to get to the point where he's crawling around on the floor, because, Okay, let's see where he eats some baby food. Let's get this. Let's get this in. Kid behind a camera eats some baby food.
Go boom boom in his diape diape.
Look at this motherfucker.
I do not fucking like prudes. I don't.
Okay, the next.
Again, the fact that the kid behind the camera, he's a YouTuber with millions of subscribers. The whole AGP legacy, big OG set of YouTubers is sat here in a baby costume eating baby food for Lolcow Queens. Crazy.
20 is somebody say prunes.
Oh, that's just nasty. Yeah, that apparently is supposed to be nasty. I've not tried it myself, nor do I ever want to try this shit myself, but apparently it's supposed to taste very shitty.
Nobody please choose prunes again.
Tina, he's going to do such bad things to us tomorrow.
Also, don't choose fucking bananas, because I hate bananas too.
Uh-oh.
Do you? That's the best
Oh,
one.
yeah, he hates bananas. Are disgusting.
He also hates mayonnaise as well. Like, that was the whole thing. He absolutely hates mayonnaise. Like, despises that shit. Right, let's see if we can get Mike crawling around on the floor here. Considering that's, part of the content. Okay. This guy's about to crawl around on the floor.
Look at him.
You tried it as a baby. I don't even know. Like, I can't remember that shit. If I don't remember it, it didn't happen. There we go. Unless you want. No, I was eating like steaks as a baby. My teeth were just coming through. I was just ripping that shit apart. Yeah. No, I don't even know. If I don't remember it, it didn't happen. I went from being a baby and eating, well, drinking milk technically, to developing unreasonably strong bones, and then went straight into eating full meals, because, baby food's for fucking pussies anyway. Like, of course. If your baby eats baby food and doesn't eat full steak dinners, your baby is your baby is mid. it doesn't have the power to be it's a beta baby. It's not an alpha baby. There we go.
He looks like Zeta Ray. You look like Zeta Ray when she was on top of a boogie at Fat Camp.
Oh my god. It's better food than steak. Yeah, what? Name. That was just an example. Let's stick it there.
I am dying.
I hope you don't get a vagina problem.
I gotta quit.
By the way, Mike has a hernia as well. So he's doing this shit whilst he's got a hernia. Which is, again, why he is doing this. Like, this guy has a hernia. He's crawling around. He's doing all of this shit for the Lolcow Queens show. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, come look at Mikey on all fours!
We're gonna make this the last clip.
He's mad at the floor for being hard.
God, I'm dying. Look at it. Look at it.
No. The fact that this guy, kid behind a camera, fucking, again, millions of subscribers, whole YouTube legacy.
Crawl around in a circle.
Shit. Look at him.
He says his
Come on,
ass is
Zeta, you
out.
got this. Crack kills. Oh, look at this bunkie. Look at him. Go take him out of
He
the chair.
destroyed the chair. He's destroying the chair over this. He's crashing out, destroying the chair over this shit. Like, what the hell? What the hell am I even watching on this stream right now? What?
Get to crawling.
He's having a temper tantrum. Get to
He's gonna be sitting
switch.
on a box pretty soon.
I'm deleting this live stream.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm freaking crying.
Okay, so there we go.
Yeah.
That is our content. We just got a few minutes left here right now. So I'm going to wrap up this stream right here with this whole thing. So, yeah, it's I'm going to wrap up this I'm going to wrap up the stream in the next couple of minutes. But yeah. I'm concerned that this is what you watch. Bro, I'm not I was just trying to check out the new Lolcow Queens show, and this is what I've got to like. This is what I'm trying to. This is what I've got to fucking watch. I was just trying to see what kind of like arguments Savage and Tina would get into. I wasn't expecting this shit when I first watched this show. Crazy. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up this now. I'm gonna go back to my original. Let's go back to the original right here. 1 second. Let me switch back to the main view. Right here. And we're back. We're back right here. So, yeah, we're gonna end off the stream right here. Got a couple minutes left, and we're gonna end off the stream. So, yeah. One thing that I will say, if you watch this stream and you enjoyed this, and you can sit down and enjoy some content on YouTube without getting all like without having a little crash out moment in the comments. I just want to say thank you for watching the stream. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Thank you everybody for the support on the stream as well. Everybody in the comments supporting, thank you so much. Everybody in the comments spewing shit, hating, also thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and the hate equally. But I will give you a word of advice. If you are gonna, if me watching Lolcow Queens and speaking my opinions on Lolcow Queens is gonna make you so butthurt that you're gonna like crash out and bitch about stuff and you can't contain it. You can't contain it. Then yeah, I definitely don't want you watching on here. That's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna be like, if you're gonna be crying because I'm watching. Because I'm watching Lolcow Queens, I'm watching Savage and Tina on a live stream. If that's gonna upset you, then you probably need to stop watching the internet at this point. Like, oh fuck, these streams are definitely interesting. Let's just say that we definitely get some interesting things going on these streams. So yeah, very very fun. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed these streams and you want to watch more, we've got a lot more coming. We've got 2 live streams going tomorrow. That was Lolcow Queens, and that was my thoughts and opinions on them episodes. Crazy stuff. The fact that they got Michael to do that is crazy. Yeah, I'm baffled that he actually did that for the show. And yeah, on what I think of Savage and Tina, I think it's entertaining. I'm just gonna put it out there. If me thinking that Savage and Tina are entertaining, that is going to hurt your little feelings, then yeah, I don't really want the people around here that are gonna be crying over feelings being hurt because of who I'm gonna watch on my streams. If it was that much of a problem, okay. If it was genuinely that much of a problem, you should have said something in the other streams. You know the other streams when I was watching Savage's streams? Like the other week when I was watching Savage's stream and everybody was completely cool with it. Nobody ever like put anything in the comments and expressed something. It was only like after a little bit of time when your suspicions was confirmed or whatever, you want to believe that. Yeah, it was only after that it became such a problem that you could not possibly support me because I'm watching a YouTube show. Get the fuck out of here with that retarded shit. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, that's my little rant over for my little 2 a.m. rant. I will put it that way. My little 2 a.m. rant over here, because I genuinely I find this shit hilarious. I find people's brains are hilarious. I get that. I genuinely, this shit is hilarious to me. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. That's why I watch the LCU, because you get like so many people who their brains are not like 100%, and they're like they act in a certain way, and it's entertaining because it's not normal. So yeah, that's the whole thing. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, all of that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe as always. If you want to support the channel and you want to, support these streams, whatever, even if this stream wasn't for you, then and you enjoy my other streams, you enjoy maybe my IRL stuff, you enjoy when I cover like people like Boogie or many of the other YouTubers like Boogie, Wings, other Lolcow shows, potentially Angry Grandpa in the future, a lot of other stuff. Then yeah, do support by subscribing, liking, all that stuff is free. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can become a member, you can super chat, all of that kind of stuff is available too. You can also go ahead and cop the merch. It is available, link is in the description. Not only can you get some really, really cool pieces, including this cap, which I'm wearing right here, which you can get with like multiple embroideries on right here. Look at this. It celebrates 10 years of me being on YouTube because, 10 years is kind of a pretty good accomplishment. And, some of these people are new to the game. But, yeah, 10 years is a pretty good accomplishment to be on YouTube for. But, yeah. So, yeah, if you want to go ahead and support the channel and cop some merch, link is in the description. You get yourself some cool merch and also support the channel. But, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the stream. Thank you, in all seriousness, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you watching the stream. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I will always, as always, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow in the next stream. Take it easy and peace. Let's go.
Yeah. Stream King flexing, pressing record, no stressing. Frame tight, focus sharp, never second guessing. Live stream heat. heat, no edit confession. Chat lit crazier than a Shark Tank session. Lighting up the feed, living in a stream dream. Challenges supreme, making moves on the live screen. Climbing views taller than a skyscraper beam. Ruler of the web, yet a stream king gleam. Timer set, blindfolded while the stakes peak. Spicy noodle sweat running, voice getting weak. Ice bath, cold words freeze mid-speak. Content so fire, it trends every week. Lighting up the feed, living in a stream dream. Challenges supreme, making moves on the live screen. Climbing views taller than a skyscraper beam. Ruler of the web, yet a stream king gleam. Super chat rings, audience full of kings. Comment section buzzing, making viral wings. Challenges click, grip tighter like slings. Epic every stream, crowds flocking like spring. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. 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 Lighting up the feed, living in a stream dream. Challenges supreme, making moves on the live screen. Climbing views taller than a skyscraper beam. Ruler of the web, yet a stream king gleam. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Super chat rings, audio and still the kings. Spicy noodle sweat, running, voice getting weak. Ice bath, cold words freeze mid-speak. Content so fire, it trends every week. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. 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 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. Yeah. I run this game.